Today I want to talk about hypertension or high blood pressure. According to the American Heart Association website, African Americans in the United States have a higher prevalence of high blood pressure than other racial and ethnic groups. It is also often more severe in Black people, and some medications are less effective in treating Black people with high blood pressure. High blood pressure usually has no symptoms, and that's why it's called the silent killer. A normal blood pressure is below 120 over 80. The top or larger number is the systolic pressure. It's the pressure in your arteries when your heart beats. The bottom or smaller number is diastolic pressure. This is the pressure when your heart rests between beats. If you're an adult with a systolic blood pressure of 120 to 129 and your diastolic pressure is less than 80, you have elevated blood pressure. High blood pressure is a pressure of 130 systolic or higher and or 80 diastolic or higher that stays high over time. Left uncontrolled or undetected, high blood pressure can damage blood vessels in various parts of your body, and the longer it's left untreated, the more likely organs such as your heart, brain, kidneys, or eyes will be damaged. This can lead to heart attack, stroke, heart failure, kidney disease, erectile dysfunction, and loss of vision. How did we get to this point? Why do we suffer a higher rate of hypertension than other ethnic groups? Well, let me debunk some myths first off. When God created humans, He didn't make us into separate races. People are not actually red and yellow, black or white, as we sang as children. Those are all social constructs created by some people to control other people. Those with the power got to decide pretty much everything about the people without the power, including what we were able to eat. At one time, we ate off the land, and then the scraps from master's table. We didn't get the choice meats or even the freshest vegetables. We ate last. I've been told that some livestock ate better than our ancestors, but we were very active. We had no choice. With progress came some of us having our own farms with fresh vegetables and our own livestock. We still had to work all the time, so we were very, very active. Still others of us went off to college and began working in office, leading sedentary or still lifestyles and eating processed foods and fast foods. We were too busy to grow our own food or even to cook it. Now, I dislike generalizations, but in my experience, we love salt. The bad news is salt doesn't love us. When we had our own livestock, salt was used as a preservative for meats put up in the smokehouse. It doesn't stop there. We often shake salt on our food before we even taste it. So that generations of poor eating has affected our bodies in many different ways. And so when we talk about people of color having it in their genes, well, that happens over time. It didn't start out that way. I was taught in nursing school that water follows salt. And some people may notice that when their blood pressure is up or they've eaten a lot of salt, it shows in their swollen ankles. When it's really severe, it can even show in our faces. So what can we do? Well, making healthy lifestyle changes is the first step. If you smoke, quit. Don't start, and avoid secondhand smoke. Reach and maintain a healthy weight. Eat a healthy diet that is low in saturated and trans fat and rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and low-fat dairy products. Try to consume less than 1,500 milligrams of salt per day. Even reducing your daily intake by 1,000 milligrams can help. Eat high potassium foods. Aim for 3,500 to 5,000 milligrams of dietary potassium per day. This is where reading your labels come in, both with that sodium or salt and potassium. Limit alcohol to no more than 1 drink per day for women or 2 drinks a day for men. Be more physically active. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic physical activity 5 or more days each week. You'd be surprised how much just walking can help. Now, these are suggestions and things that have been proven to work. If you are under a doctor's care, I do not recommend that you start any new regimen, diet, or workout plan without first consulting with your doctor. And I don't say that because the doctor has all the answers, but the two of you should be working together to improve your health. I don't recommend that anyone taking medications just stop taking them without knowing what effect that may have on your overall health. But with a healthy diet and exercise, you may find out that you'll be able to start to come off those medications safely. Whatever you do and however you do it, I want you to remember that Black health matters.